One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, and I got a way to make these fender wells on like a Z71, whatever you want to call them, bushwhacker things, look better. And you got to take them off, or you can tape your car off, I guess. I'd take them off, it'd be a lot easier. But when you've got an uneven finish, and that's what we've got here, somebody put some kind of odd paint on them, and it's got a grain to it, and you can actually pick it off. It's really weird. It's really weird. And aside from spending essentially the rest of your life at this, you're going to see a difference for sure. But somebody put this stuff on here. If I knew what it was, I'd use that, but I don't, so I won't. But, and this one here is drier. You see it's kind of a dry. No, you can't. Yeah, you can see it's dry, very dry. This has been sanded the crap out of versus this one's smooth. So different things, different strokes, different folks and stuff. I'm gonna do it this way. They've changed their can a lot, but this you're gonna want to look for right there. It's a hammered coat, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that cap. It makes it look kind of like galvanized or something. But I don't think I'm gonna have enough to do everything I want to do. But you'll see on this right here how it's dry, and you can really see that there. This stuff really goes on nice and different. Can you see that texture to it? So what I'm doing, number one, these things, fender flares, bushwhackers, whatever you want to call them, I don't think look good in a glossy paint. But the only kind of hammer that I've ever known them to make, and I could find or I've ever seen, is glossy. So I'm gonna kind of use this as a light primer, and I'm just gonna match up my look of that, of the hammering. And then I'm actually gonna set this down for a second and spray the edges. Turn it around, the insides and stuff. But this stuff is really neat. It'll give you a nice finish. It really works good on wheels. But this is one thing where I think it's really going to behoove me to add that texture onto it, because if you can see here, I've already done these and they turned out really nice. I haven't, excuse me, no, it didn't matte black that. Yeah, I did. I've already matte blacked these. You can tell it kind of dulled it down quite a bit. Looks nice. It looks good for what we're doing here. I'm not going to have enough hammered. I thought that one can might do it, but now I'm not thinking so. We'll see. I'm going to start on the bigger piece up here, and let's see how this looks. That looks pretty good. Look at that. You can see how it goes on in specs. Look at that. And if you look up close, you'll see those little specks are actually not smooth. So I'm hoping that takes care of making that look a little better. But in the end, who knows? And just to give you an idea of the befores of these, they look like this. And they're all smeared up, and this is the textury stuff. This is so smooth. So I'm gonna actually go over that part right now. You can see them speckles. And it's not really speckles, it's little pieces of metal or something in it, I don't know. Some kind of media in it or something that makes it speckle. Don't know how. I just know that that just made short work of that, man. Wow, I really like that. It is blending it like no other. I mean, I can still see a line. We're talking barely, bud. The real clincher here will be the matte black over the top. That's gonna look good, man. And I'm not looking for perfect. I'm looking for good. This is a 2000. It's not exactly brand new. And I'm not going to make it perfect. I could strip them, but I'm not going to do that. Now, this inner lip, however, I want to get to match along the outside. Yeah, buddy. I don't know if I'll put all this in there, but that's the dealio. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, as long as I work this out just perfectly, I might have enough to finish all 4 of these, which would be sweet. Look at this one now. It's drying, but it's pretty shiny. I don't want it to be that shiny, that's for sure. But I do want a little more texture there. Okay, well, I'm going to paint this one. We'll see if I have enough. Well, I did indeed have enough. So I'm going to go back over this one, and I'm going to make sure that I get some extra texture on those areas. I don't 100% like these couple of them, but man, it looks a lot better than it did. I love it. I think it looks great. It looks good for my house. And I ran this one completely out of paint. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over that with this ultra flat matte. Or ultra matte, whatever. Ultra matte. Ultimate ultra matte. Wow! Okay, got that. And that's pretty much what we're doing on these, so. And pretty much the final product is going to look like this over here. And see there, you can see right on that one. You can see what I'm talking about them spots maybe. You can see right here. Right in there. Hopefully you can. Looks pretty good. You'll see it on the truck. And I like that matte. It sure doled it down just about right. Not a flat. A flat would not be right. And that flat would look good too, wouldn't it? Okay, well, that's that. We'll get you some video with these back on the truck also. When you're working on this, sometimes it takes longer to show this making a video than it does to do the actual product. It really slows the process down, that's for sure. But this is your final outcome, and there's a couple little flies and such that met their match. But that is going to be my final finish. This one's already final finished. And this one down here is looking just like I wanted. I'm gonna, I mean, it's not gonna get no better than that. You're dealing with what you're dealing with some things, and I like it. It puts like an orange peel on it, which, I mean, usually it's not what you want, but in this particular case, it totally is. Okay, well, that's it. Look at that, man. That looks good. For what I'm looking for, I like it. Because that looks nice. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Look at that, man. Hope it looks as good there as it does here. Okay, we got trucks, and there's a siding machine. Gonna unload this crap. There's trucks everywhere. We moved the 442 and got that done, so there's been some stuff going on today. They are a bit more dried out now, so you can see how they're going to actually look. Look pretty good. Nice matte finish. And we got Lily's pink shovel. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. We had some rain, but here is the truck after, and you'll see that just looks amazingly great. Look at this. I'm not beating my own chest by saying it looks amazingly great, but the texture on it, they already had some in that hammered Really filled in the gaps perfectly. And I'll tell you, it fits tight, it looks great. This one here, it's not the worst of them. The worst of them is on the other side. This one was pretty good overall, but it looks great. Look at me beat on my own chest, it looks great. See if I can focus differently. And I'll tell you, I went ahead and did the under here too. Look at this. Just basically, everything on the truck was done. And it just looks great. I did the inside of the hubs there. And if you got a really clean truck like this, it's pretty easy to do. This is the worst one, and that's the spot. And if you look, that's the worst of the spots. It's hard to see. I think this one right here. Right here. You just can't even see it there. Looks good, man. I'm thoroughly happy with the job we got out of this. And my camera's going dead, but that's okay. Just wanted to show you all this. Looks as good as you're ever gonna get it looking.